Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is 8 p.m. on a Tuesday, and Mike and I just got back from a delicious meal at K-Pot, Korean barbecue and hot pot. So I was almost not going to shoot this tonight, but we got our first batch of cucumbers, of our Kirby pickling cucumbers, and it is time to try pickling for the very first time. So I'm going to take you through the directions and the steps, and then we'll come back in. We're going to give it 5 days to let it really soak up all the flavor, and then we'll come back and Mike and I will taste test them and see out of 10 what we think of the recipe. All right, first up, we do have to cut just a tiny bit off the top. I guess this is the piece of the cucumber that gets softest once it gets pickled first. So it's going to be the opposite side from the actual stem where you picked it. You're just going to cut a tiny little slice off the bottom. Before that, I'm going to wash them. Okay, now I have some mason jars that I actually bought a couple months ago with the intention of eventually canning and pickling things, so I've already got them. These are 800 milliliter. On this side it says, I guess it would be almost 4 cups to the top. It gives me measurements to 3.5. Doesn't feel like it's completely clean, but I'm sure it's fine. Just the tip. I'm cutting off my tips. I don't know if we're supposed to do that, but I'm going to do it. They freak me out. They freak me out. Look at this. They have spikes on them, which apparently is normal. Personally, I would really like chips, but Mike would like spears. So we're going to try spears to start, and then we'll do chips another time. Since this is our first pickling batch, I guess we should go with the, most classic dill pickle look. Wow, that's a nice looking cucumber. I don't know if I'm going to fit all of the cucumbers in here. We might have to make 2 batches. Just to be safe, we can double this batch. I probably have enough ingredients. We reuse these for different things that we put in the freezer. This was probably actually a hot pot soup that we had made. And then we put the leftover broth in the freezer for a bit. Yeah, that'll be much easier than trying to shove it all in one there. Definitely would use a larger knife next time. I'm now committed, so we're just leaving it as it is. You can tell the 2 different size pickles because there's one that sticks out. Alright, that seems pretty good. Can't believe we got 2 batches. Next step. I will put the ingredients down below. I will also try to put them right here next to me so that you can see what we're adding. But we have white vinegar, water, kosher salt, sugar, optional, so I don't think we're going to do the sugar. We really like garlic, so we're going to do 6 cloves of garlic smashed. I also got sprigs of fresh dill, which they just say a few sprigs, so there's no direct amount, of course, as always. A teaspoon of black peppercorns, and then a half teaspoon of mustard seeds, which is also optional. And then a pinch of red pepper flakes, which will definitely do for at least one of these. Okay, next up is the dill, which it says you can do 2 teaspoons of dill seed or a few sprigs of fresh dill. I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of dill seed and then the sprigs of fresh dill. This took me like 10 minutes in the aisle at ShopRite today to find, just because it was buried in between all the spices, and I almost thought they didn't have any. It also says 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns, and I just picked up this small bag because I really wasn't sure how often we were going to use these in there. So we also like red pepper flakes. I'm sure you could just sub those out. What I didn't anticipate was that we have to heat up the brine a little bit so that we can melt the salt in there, and that might take a little bit of time. It's now 8:37 and I started this about 20 minutes ago. For the mustard seeds, it's half a teaspoon for each. I guess it adds to the earthy flavor of the pickles. Oops, I dropped a couple on the floor. Oh yeah, I recognize that scent. That definitely smells like kosher dill pickles. Okay, we're gonna do a pinch of red pepper flakes in one of them. Where is it? I was looking for them and I had them on the counter. I'm gonna do a teaspoon in one of them. That feels like a lot. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna do, it says a pinch, if you like a little heat. So we'll just do a pinch. I just don't want to ruin the pickles by making it like too spicy right off the bat. A pinch with 2 fingers, that's what I just did. Next, in a small saucepan, we're going to combine the water, the vinegar, the salt, and the sugar, and we're just going to heat it up until the salt and the sugar melts down. You don't need to boil it, just warm it up until the crystals dissolve. I'm not going to do sugar in our pickles just because I want to see what that's like since it said it's optional, but definitely, of course, we have the kosher salt. I don't have fancy lighting in here, so you probably noticed a color change. Sorry, I'm working with the best that I got. I'm gonna double up on the recipe, right? Because I'm making 2 jars just to be safe. So this is my 2 cups of water. I can get that started while I get everything else. For the white vinegar, it does say a white vinegar with 5% acidity. I'm not sure how many other options of vinegar there are out there. This large container I actually bought for cleaning supplies and like solution for other things around the house, laundry and stuff like that, and it just so happened we already had it on hand. And this is equal parts, so we have 2 cups of water and 2 cups of vinegar for this. Okay, difference on the salt measuring from the spices and everything. We're doing 2 tablespoons instead of like a teaspoon in each, because the recipe is 1 tablespoon of kosher salt for 1 jar. And I guess that's it because I'm not putting the sugar in there, but I will put the sugar in the recipe down below in case you want to add it. And that kosher salt was flaky, so it's pretty much already dissolved. That's pretty awesome. I thought it was going to be a long time that I would have to sit here and stir it so that it would melt. Basically, all the recipe calls for is you're going to take your jars, which already have all of the condiment pieces. You can see the top here, I've got like my pepper flakes and my mustard seeds and everything like that already in there with the pickles. And you're just going to pour the warm solution over the pickles. I'm going to use this Pyrex. Even though this spout never works for me, and I know I'm going to get it all over the place. Funnel. Whoa. Yeah, buddy. Pickles for days. Guys, I really love pickles, so this is like the most exciting thing ever. Last step is just let them cool to room temperature and then put them in the fridge. They're honestly not hot, but I'll give it like 15 minutes just to be safe. Okay, I'm gonna let these cool off. I'm gonna jar them up, put them in the fridge, and I'll see you in 5 days. Welcome back, everybody. It is Sunday afternoon, and we have officially reached 5 days of the cucumbers pickling. Mike has been asking me every day if we can try the pickles every single day, and I was like, please just wait till the 5-day mark because we were shooting this video. So we have 2 jars here, and we're gonna try one of each. This was the RPF jar. I don't know if you can see that it says RPF, it's kind of faded, but that was the red pepper flake jar. Blah, 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 blah. Not the habanero red pepper flakes, just the regular ones.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Positive. And then this is the regular, like dill pickles.
And garlic dill pickles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Garlic. Did extra garlic. So you want the spicy one or the non-spicy one first?
Start with the non-spicy.
Okay. Smells like the pickles you would get at the farmer's market. The true pickles.
Well, you're a farmer now.
the aggressive amount of dill. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa, there's the garlic.
I love that.
Yeah?
That was fantastic.
I like them. A little bit strong on the garlic for me.
Vampire.
I think I did 5 or 6 cloves. I'd have to go back and check the original video.
That's a big old
Yeah,
clove.
they were fat cloves, and I crushed them, and so okay, good. So, are you 10 out of 10 on this?
Yeah, I like that a lot. I would like that for any future barbecue,
this was
whatever.
The one. I'm 8 out of 10. Now this is identical, like same exact recipe. I made sure everything was pretty even to the T, except this one had
Red pepper flakes.
red pepper flakes in
Okay.
it. So the question is, are they actually spicy?
Some big old pickles.
No, I know, man. Fatty boy pickles.
How long do you have to brine them if you don't slice them? If you do like the whole pickle brine?
I don't know. We'll look it up later and I'll put it down below for you. I don't feel like the speaker listening to me right now. A little bit of a kick.
I think I like that more, kind of in how you're saying, too much garlic.
Mm-hmm.
It cuts through the garlic a little bit.
With the spice?
Yeah.
They both have black peppercorn as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're right. I guess it does a little bit. So maybe if we don't use the red pepper flakes, go easier on the garlic a little bit.
It's really just awesome because this is like grown in the backyard.
I'm 9 out of 10 on that one.
Yeah, I think I like the red pepper flake one just a little bit more. So I guess I'm not 10 out of 10 for the first. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Taking it back.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't give your 10s away right away.
You know me on Yelp. I'm the 4 out of 5 guy.
He is the 4 out of 5 guy. It drives me nuts. Comment down below if you'll give people 5 stars for being good restaurants, or if you reserve your 5 stars for only supremely, genuinely amazing, beyond all universes.
Noses up.
Yeah, that's you. I support the little man.
I support the pickle.
I support the pickle. This has been Pickling with Gabby and Mike. Hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll put the recipe down below in the description so you can make it too. And comment down below and let us know when you do and how they came out for you. Until next time, have a blessed week.
I almost said happy camping. I almost said happy camping. I almost said happy camping.
That would have been great.